This week on DTV News, students write a concerned letter in support of Dean Spears, 4 teens brave the long walk to the river, and a famous rabbi comes to visit. All coming up on DTV News. Hi, I'm Lillian Wilson.
And I'm Olivia Scott.
And you're watching DTV News.
Acting Dean of the college, Sylvia Spears, announced that she will not apply to fill that role in a permanent capacity. Her 2-year term as an acting dean ends on June 30th. A 10-member committee comprised of administrative, faculty, and students has been approved to search for a candidate to permanently fill the position. On Tuesday, a group of 8 students emailed a letter to campus laundering Spears for accomplishments as acting dean and former director of OPAL, the Office of Pluralism and Leadership. The letter called for transparency regarding Spears' decision to not apply for the permanent post and for the addition of further student members to the search committee in order to increase the diversity of representatives. By Thursday afternoon, 635 students had expressed support for the message of the letter through signatures provided either online or on paper copies circulated around campus.
DTV correspondent Rachel Aragorn traveled down to the river dorms to see how its residents were facing their first Dartmouth winter.
Dartmouth Television took some time this week to check in on the freshman river residents experiencing their first Dartmouth winter. Our interview suggests morale was low.
It's like the projects of Dartmouth College.
The walk to FOCO is just absolutely horrendous in the winter.
We're not allowed to open our windows, but the heat doesn't stop going, so we kind of cook.
There was mold in the basement.
They plow us last because, it's the projects.
It was horrible. It was like terrible.
Like at least in the fall you could bike, but now it's just like a trudge through the snow. And like our pipes are flooding, like they had to redo the walls because like there was mold growing. It's just kind of a disaster down here.
It just sucks.
Inside one of the dorms, we found a river resident willing to sit down with us and tell us more.
It's like a 20-minute walk, so I have to get up a lot earlier, and especially now with the snow.
What have you done to help you, I guess, offset this long walk? Anything?
No,
inside?
nothing. Yeah, I think we've you sort of find ways to get by, and I think we've gone more.
This has been DTV News reporting from the River Dorm.
Rabbi Elie Kaufner visited Dartmouth Hillel at the Rothschild Center Wednesday night to deliver a lecture entitled, "How Can I Pray When I Don't Believe?" In the talk, he attempted to provide a methodology for resolving difficulties that congregates may encounter when they face barriers reciting traditional prayer text. Kaufner suggested that by looking at not just the liturgical text, but also the biblical text to which they refer, additional meaning, clarification, and understanding can be achieved. The rabbi, who recently authored the book Empowered Judaism, was named one of the top 50 rabbis in America by Newsweek in 2009.
Hi, I'm Angelique Coleman here with DTV Sports. Welcome back for another exciting term of Big Green action. Dartmouth men's hockey started the term with a loss to top-ranked Yale and a win against Brown last weekend. They continued to build on those strong performances with a 5-1 defeat of UConn on Tuesday. Doug Jones opened the scoring with a hard shot in the first period. Alex Goodship scored the second goal, his first of the season. The highlight of the weekend was Saturday's wild performance against UNH. Dartmouth won the game, and as a result, the Riverstone Cup for the first time since 2008 by a close score of 5-4. Between the two teams, 68 shots were fired, the lead changed 5 times, and 1 goal was reviewed. Doug Jones, who scored the Big Green's 4th goal, was voted most valuable player in the game, which was Dartmouth's last non-conference matchup of the season. Goaltender James Mello made 34 saves. In women's hockey, the women's hockey team lost to RPI last weekend before snapping their road losing streak with a win against Union. However, they could not sustain their momentum, dropping Friday's game to Clarkson by a score of 3-2. The team put up a fight, returning from a 2-1 deficit on Sasha Nanji's goal, only to fall to an overtime. However, the Big Green's penalty kill was excellent. Clarkson did not score any power play goals, despite its 3 chances. The Dartmouth women again fell prey to a non-conference foe, buckling under St. Lawrence on Saturday 4-2. The Big Green was never ahead and allowed the last 2 goals in the third period. In Dartmouth men's basketball, they opened the winter Ivy play last weekend by unfortunately losing to Harvard. The team's female counterparts did not fare much better, suffering a one-sided loss at the hands of the Crimson on Saturday. The painful score was 82-49. However, 3 Big Green players achieved double-digit figures, and freshman Janelle Ross posted 15 points and 9 rebounds in her first Ivy League contest.
The Harvard game was my first game here, and I was very excited, and I just couldn't wait to get on the court and do my best. It was an exciting moment for me. And as far as my team, we tried to win, and unfortunately it didn't go our way, but hopefully as the season progresses, we can do what needs to be done and get the W.
In women's volleyball, Anne-Marie Larice has coached Dartmouth's volleyball team since 1994, but she will step down at the end of the month. Larice is the only full-time coach that the program has ever had. She battled back from a rocky first season to post a 206-232 record, posting 8 season records at or above 500. 14 of her players have earned 30 All-Ivy honors. The Dartmouth College Athletic Department has already begun its search for a replacement. I'm Elie Kaufner with DTV Sports.
If you plan to brave this weekend's winter weather, here's what's up in the Upper Valley. At Tracy Hall in Norwich, learn English country dances tomorrow afternoon from 3 to 6 p.m. Beginners are welcome and no partners are necessary. Catch Lost in Manchacha tomorrow night at 7 p.m. and Spalding, part of the Dartmouth Field Society's Quixotism series. Finally, Catherine Doherty stars in a one-woman show, The Search for Signs of Intelligent Life in the Universe. The performance is at 5 p.m. in the Briggs Opera House in White River Junction. And that's what's up this weekend in the Upper Valley. Thanks for watching. I'm Olivia Scott.
And I'm Lillian Wilson for DTV News.